just continue with your breath and let them prepare so we get the channels up and running and you know, it shouldn't take too long. You guys pretty ready now, aren't you? Just thought I'd ask. You comfortable sitting next to each other that close? I mean, you bring in no touching and definitely no kissing on the mouth, okay? So are your other entities coming in yet? Oh, dear Lord. Oh, dear Goddess. Okay. Lee, you're going to take your shoes off? No, you're not going to take your shoes off. Oh, dear Goddess. Okay. Anything else is coming off? There, now you're settling in now. Okay, you're settling in. This is good. This is very good. Yeah. Now you feel, everything feels like it's kind of, you know, we'll give you some quiet time. Everything feels good. Okay. I'm going to just go sit here and... Oh, you want a microphone? Okay. Do you want the hand mic? Okay. This is a good idea. I'm glad you thought of this. You'd do anything to shut me up, wouldn't you? Okay. All right. Have fun.
Thank you.
Be nice.
Thank you very much.
Very nice.
There is an imbalance on the stage. Do you feel it, Jeff? Jeff, stay with the program. There's an imbalance here. There's too many men on the stage. There are.
Something.
Shall we make an adjustment?
I think we should.
All right. Let's, yes, ladies and gentlemen, Pepper Lewis.
I bid you welcome. I bid you welcome to this moment, to this now present moment. A moment in time, a moment among many, a precious moment, and an important one. I bid you welcome to a life well lived. In every great life, there are unique and great moments, unprecedented moments. Take a moment now and reflect upon a few of these that you may have lived already. In every great life, there are unique, important, precious moments, this being one, this moment in time, this life. Reflect upon this as we take a moment to look at last moments, last lives, future moments. For the life that you are living now, precious, important, necessary, and vital. Take a moment to reflect upon moments of illumination that you may have already lived. Take a moment to reflect to the future and look to those moments where you would prefer to be guided, to be under illumination, to be supported by beneath, by a mother that could love no more than this, no more than now. I have come to feel you. I have come to support you. I have come to revitalize you. I have come to uplift you. I have come to bring to you the sweetness that life yet has to offer. For the moments that are lived now upon the earth, but many, are considered bittersweet by some. Bitter moments now. And there was sweetness yet. The fruit is yet ripe on the vine. And it is here and it is for you. There is life yet to be lived. There is creativity. There is light. And come now as well moments that we will call those that will displace and distract. And it is important that you note these as well. Perhaps you will see that there are displacements. There are those that are displaced in the world. And you will look and see what a pity it is. And your heart will feel and your heart will break for them. And some part of you will still be grateful in some way that it takes place there, not here. But know that if others are displaced elsewhere, some part of you is also displaced. Some part of your well-being in that moment is displaced. There are distractions now around the world. And you will see that it's very easy, very simple to be swayed off center, to be lulled into looking this way and not that. Note this. Take great moments to center your being so that the moments of displacements and distractions are few. Long and longer ago, there were those that in many ways prepared in every possible way for initiations, for purifications. They could not fail, they thought. They could not lose. They had studied well. They had been taught. They had meditated. But in one silent moment, where the breath swayed them to the left rather than to the right, they were displaced and began their journey again. For them, there were no celebratory moments. That is what we look for now. We look for the celebrations. The earth supports you. The earth endorses all of your dreams, all of your creative endeavors. To celebrate them, to award them, to reward them. But I give you the small caution that there come moments of displacement. Undertake these carefully. Undertake them with the wisdom that you have earned and that you have called your own. Undertake them by seeking within you those things that you have studied, the laws of the universe that you call your own, the knowledge that is yours, the body of wisdom that is yours. The earth is yours. It has always been yours. And now come moments where many will forget that. They will become displaced, disoriented. It is a disorienting time that comes now. It is well to take humor under advisement. It is well to celebrate with laughter. But make that laughter from the heart. Let your heart smile in its own wisdom. Take care, for there are others that will laugh at your expense, and you will be tempted to laugh at the expense of others. Let humor be your guide then, but let it be the true humor that comes from within, that sees life with a light touch, with an easy feel. Beyond this pause, the distractions will accelerate. And they will take you into the moment that we will call March 2013. Until then. So it is well to go through this period lightly, because you will see that others will do so with trepidation, as if they are holding their breath. Impossible to do. For holding one's breath without carefully adjusting one's column leads only to anxiety. And you will note that I will soothe this. I will soothe your pulse. I will ease the beating of your heart. I will expand the ability of your mind to see further. And beginning in a very short time period, I will begin to offer you visions of the new world, of the next world. For those who choose, I will assist you in writing your next steps, your next choices. The world is yours. The earth is yours. Make it yours. Do not wonder about these last few days and times. Do not wander about them. Choose them, claim them. If you have learned much, teach others. Find the voice, find the truth. Share with others what you have learned, how you have grown. Take the next steps forward. Do not wait to be led by others. The world is in sore need of leaders now. It is in sore need of true leadership. For near the end times, they lag behind. The visions have not quite revealed themselves yet. There are those who do not yet see, and there are those that close their eyes to what they do see. Open yours. Open your physical eyes, you will see with your spiritual eyes. Open your spiritual eyes, and you will see more and beyond with the physical. The quality of light changes. The solar days change. The quality of every element upon the earth is changing, and every kingdom too. That includes every part of you. Every atom, every molecule, every mineral that offers its composition to your physical body reorients itself. It suggests to you a new time. It encourages for you to look elsewhere. Look then. Look deeply within. And then accelerate those thoughts, and then project those thoughts. Particularly those that take you by surprise, the ones that we call inspirations. Inspire. Inspire the truth within you. Project that to others. Illuminate the path for others to follow. They will follow, you will see. But they may not do so on your own. You and these moments, these great moments, these are the moments that you have come to live. It is too soon for you to look back and to reflect upon a life well lived. It is too soon for that yet. But it is not too soon to reflect light, and to reflect inspiration. The world quickly will remake itself with little effort and with less struggle than you imagine. Struggle is something that you have become accustomed to. Oh, I must work for that. I must work so hard for that. I have worked so hard for so long. These times come to a conclusion. Without effort, without struggle, but with inspiration, come the new moments and the newer truths. There does not need to be a new earth in order to have a new world. Worlds come and go, change and overlap, discover and rediscover themselves. And from that emerges new life, great life. From that emergence comes creativity and opportunity, guidance and wisdom. From that comes new species, new elements, new life. Begin to look about and you will see a new world already. You need not wait for the changes in the calendar to prove it to you. Prove it to yourselves now. Call upon those who are your guides. Call them to account. Call them to be true and forthright companions in every way. I need assistance, say. I require companionship. I am inspired, but I can see this far and no further. Call them to account. And then note that they will do the same with you. They will call you into account. They will ask that you be accountable for what you have learned, what you have gained. Be willing. Let the will guide you. Long has it been that you have spoken of free will. Come to know it then. It is well to read of free will. It is well to read of sovereignty. Know it now. Come to know it. Come to claim it. A great life calls for great moments. Those great moments are yet to come. They are yours. They are what you have come here for. You have not come to be entertained. You have come to have your greatness reflected back to you. You have come to see your light. It is this light that you see here before you. If it is the light of Gaia, then it is your light. It is humanity's light, humanity's oneness, humanity's vision, humanity's future that I will reflect to you, that I will uplift you with. There will never be a moment where I will not support, where I will not give, where I will not yield. The earth knows only that in this age and in the next one. And what the next one brings, yes, you wish to know that, you wish to see that. Very soon you will note that I will bring you these messages. The time afforded here does not allow that, but I will bring to you greater visions, greater truths, so that you will know what to expect, so that the distractions will be fewer, so that your lives will be richer and enriched moment by moment. Be guided by subtle truths. Be guided by great moments. Within you, there is already something that beats, a heart that has a different pulse, a mind that is more open, thoughts that are less divided, polarity that is more centered. You will know this because you will note that some of your histories become explained to you. The wandering of the deserts applies to the emptiness of the minds. Where minds can be filled with wisdom, you will be able to see to the future as well as to the past. You will begin to remember some things and you will forget others. And then will come the new visions. They will take you in certain directions, and it will be important that you heed these. For it has been some time now that you have asked, give me direction in this way, show me the way to go. Tell me right or wrong. And for a time you were given this and then not. Why? For a time you were guided, and then you were trusted with your own guidance. Now that comes to an end as well. It comes to a conclusion, as all things do, so that the next beginning will inspire you. What do the leaders of a new world do? What do they know? They know what greatness looks like. They know what peace feels like. They know how to embody trust. They know the gift of friendship. They know the depth of well-being. They know an open heart and a soul that yearns to fly. You are that. And this is that now time. The cautions that I offer to you are few. Yes, distractions and displacements. But something great, a greater illumination than what you have known comes as well. From the earth and from beneath it and from the skies as well. And from the skies as well. If you wish to see your histories, you will see them. The past you will see, but in a small flash. You will need look for it. Your minds have been too far trained for too long on one history, where only small parts of it are true and accurate. But in order to see a truth, you may need to release yet a few more beliefs still. If you wish to believe in something, then believe in the now time. Believe in yourselves. Believe in the earth and the world that makes itself. Believe in those who guide you as they believe in you as well. Believe in what you know, what you have earned. Believe in what you hear and what you see, but beyond that. And if you will doubt, then let them be small. If you will doubt, then at least do not doubt your hearts. If you will doubt, then do not doubt the earth's care for you. Do not doubt that the resources are many. Do not doubt that life is long even when it appears short. Do not doubt the solar light nor the solar word that speaks with you clearly. And let the next moments and the next truths be those under illumination of the starry night and the strength of the earth. Let that strength be yours as well. I offer to you my love. It is unending, undying. It is unsolicited, it is yours. I offer you the gentleness, the nurturing. I offer to you the wisdom of this world and the next, for they are both yours. I bid you good day.
Thank you, Gaia, for a touching message. I am not Kuthumi. I am not Adamus. I am that I am, the beloved Saint Germain. For over a century, we've worked with the violet flame and the violet ray, beginning with the energies of Madame Blavatsky, Kuthumi Lal Singh, Almoye, and myself, and all of you, called in because of this time of transformation on the grandest planet of all of creation, called in for transmutation, changing of energy from one form to another, changing the balance of energy and consciousness on this planet, changing from an era of mental, physical, into an era of consciousness, awareness, acceptance. I am an angel of awakening, working with the likes of Kryon, Gaia, my dear beloved friend Tobias, and all of you, coming to those in their personal and individual private time of awakening, coming in the dreams, coming during some of the darkest and lightest moments, but coming to each and every awakening human to reassure them that indeed this is a natural process. Oh, evolution is natural. We have worked for well over a century with the violet flame and the transmutation process, and I have saved this day with you, with my beloved entities, with all who I'm work with the teachers, for one last spiral on the violet flame, right here. Let's do a dream walk together. A dream walk is where we start in the now moment and the I am presence. And we allow ourselves to spiral, to open, to expand. And with each cycle of the spiral, getting larger and larger, the transmutation of energies, beliefs, feelings, and perceptions of the past are allowed to evolve into their highest form. So hop on this last ride of the violet flame. Let's do a spiral together. Oh, it's time. It's time, because the work that all of you and all of us have done has come to a new level, come to a new place. My dear friends, my fellow entities, you have changed creation. Let's take a deep breath and begin our transmutation on the violet flame. This is very personal for each and every one of you. But because you create a new potential, it can change the world, if the world chooses. Let's begin with the transmutation, or the release, of the illusions of the past. For the past is not what is written. The past is not what it appears to be. The past is filled with treasures and gems. It has wisdom. It has awareness. And so often humans and other beings only see one facet of the past, lock onto it, forget all the gifts that were in the past. Let's hop on the spiral now and start the transmutation, for the past is not what it appears to be. Your past, your days on this planet, your nights in your dreams are so much more full and rich than what your mind has imagined. Let the spiral of the violet flame transmute it into its highest potential. Take a deep breath and release. Release all that does not serve you anymore. And as you release the old energies, they come back to you fresh, clear, ready to serve your new consciousness. As we continue the spiral of transmutation, take a deep breath and release or transmute the concept of humanness, for you are so much more. You have been in these bodies for 1,000 and more lifetimes, walking upon this earth, coming to believe that you are indeed human, sometimes even believing that you've done something wrong. Take a deep breath and allow the violet flame of transmutation to bring to you the remembrance of the angel that you are, the entity that you are. As we continue along our dream walk on this spiral, take a deep breath. Remember that nothing is lost, ever. Nothing. Not any part of you, not any piece of you, and never the wholeness of you, never lost. It's all right here. Always has been. So let's release the illusions, the distortions. Let them transmute back into clarity. Take a deep breath. Just let the transmutation process, the alchemy of the soul, do its job. As we continue on this spiral of transmutation, it's time to transmute the illusion of duality, of opposing forces. You've spent lifetimes pushing and pulling, being pushed, having to push, struggling and efforting, all because of duality. In this last spiral on the violet flame, take a deep breath. Let's transmute duality into new energy, into expansional energy. Doesn't need to oppose itself anymore to create reality. Take a deep breath. Let's release that duality. As we continue on the spiral, here's one that means so much to me. If you're able to release this, so much to me. The doubt. The doubt. The doubt of yourself. That constant nagging, endless doubt. Let's transmute that right now. Let's transmute that into bold empowerment of self, acceptance of self, seeing the beauty of yourself. The doubt has caused so much pain and caused so much limitation. Let's take a deep breath right now. Let's really transmute that doubt. Really, a deep breath. It just doesn't look good on you anymore. Doesn't look good on your face, definitely not in your heart. Let that doubt in yourself be transmuted into the clarity of your beauty and the clarity of your soul, the clarity of who you really are. Let this last ride on the violet flame transmute that doubt. And now in this beautiful, safe space that we share together, on this last ride, the last beautiful ride of the violet flame, let's enter in silence, even without the music. Music slowly fades away. Here we are. What's left? What's left is consciousness and light. Your consciousness and the light of creation. Your beautiful, clear consciousness, which calls forth the light, which brings about creation. And in this silent, beautiful, quiet moment, the violet flame is transmuted into the crystal or clear flame. The violet ray becomes the clear or the crystal ray. The transmutation of the old has been done. And now you move into the new. Into the new, there's not even a need for transmutation, because all of the light responding to your consciousness creates the perfect resonance, creates absolute harmony all unto itself. No need for transformation, no need for the violet flame. Let's take a deep breath. In this now moment, with clarity. I am that I am, the beloved Saint Germain. And so it is.
Greetings, dear ones. I am Kryon of Magnetic Service. There is nothing that I can give you or say that is any more profound than what has been said. The energy of Gaia is here, with the advice of the ages. The beautiful master, Saint Germain, has arrived to spread the violet flame over this group, which sits upon you even still. A profundity between the two of them that molds an energy here which is safe. And there's nothing that I can say which would be grander or greater. But I can tell the story of those on the other side of the veil you call the entourage. And I can tell you they did not arrive with us, they arrived with you. We knew who was coming. There are those of you who have just arrived. Some found out about this particular gathering just recently. Synchronistically, you sit in the chair. Some of you have only come for today, and here you are. And some made their reservations a year ago, and here you are. And at every single juncture, we sat beside you when you gave intent to come and sit here. And we've said these things before, that synchronicity is a quantum energy, a complex puzzle beyond that which you can believe, understand, even comprehend, where seemingly the potentials of all things are mixed into a soup with no formulas but that of human consciousness. But the potentials are grand, and they are strong, that you would come and sit in the chair today. And so through these many days, and even the days to follow, you again will have placed upon you energies, instructions, beauty, emotions, love, intellectual pursuit, esoteric pursuit. Answers, solutions, congratulations, and invitations for a great moment, as Gaia said. What is that great moment? What are you going to do with all of this presentation? The stage has upon it now human beings that I know. From the teacher Jan, my partner, the Gaia energy, the one who is the teacher Jeff, whose talent extends to bring in those of many, many energies, and the maestro, whose music you hear. And they all have a task, and they all teach that which is divine, and they've all given one message, that within you there is the power to do whatever you need done today. The spiral of the violet flame is that which is a healing energy and places upon you a posturing so that I can end this meeting not with profundity but with instructions. I understand the human being. Part of the teaching that I would give would apply to your psyche. Part of who I am is the divine psychologist. Part of who I am is God in you. And so I know that there are those in the group who would say, this is such a grand time, a mixture of information, so much is here, I don't know where to start. I don't know what to do. I want it all. But at the same time, I know who has come to sit in the chair. Every single one of you is known by God personally, because you are a piece of us. And we have said it before, the creative energy that made the universe misses you. But when you are not here, you are part of that which is everything. The I Am presence represents God, Spirit, you, all things that are, the planet, all of the molecules right down to the atomic structure. The I Am is here. But in 3D, what are you going to do with it? So in honor of the year of the 4, which would represent Gaia and structure, let us give you 4 instructions that will help. I know who is here. Instruction number 1, I want you to select what you want to do. What did you come for? Make it simple. I know you want many things. What is the passionate thing you want the most? What did you come for? And some will say, I want to live longer and eradicate that which is in my body, which is not good. You see, I know who's here. You don't have to stand up, dear one. See, I know who's here. And there will be others who say, I would like to have peace. I don't have it. I haven't had it. Can't remember having it. I walk around and all of the new age smiles. I don't have it. That's what I'd like. And you might say, and I don't know where to start. I don't know why I don't have peace. And so that's what I want. Others have come for a specific solution to a specific issue. relationships, biology, psyche, divinity. What is it? So I want you to select, human being. I understand the linearity of your thinking. It's difficult for you to do multiple things at the same time. You're not built for that. We know this. One thing at a time. What is paramount? What do you really want? There are some who come with financial issues. Don't you think we know this? Don't you think we know what's going on? Some worry all the time. Dear Spirit, I would love to just be released all the time. So much responsibility, so much worry. And there are the others who have taken on the burden of your children. I know who's here. Hurts your heart, doesn't it? I know why. And then there are those who cannot diminish the sorrow of the loss that they have had. I know who's here. Oh, family. Can you get quantum with me for a moment? Can you absorb that which is paramount with everyone just for a moment? Help each other to select what you want. What do you want to do that's different? And when you came in, when you leave the place, how do you want to be different? First step, selection. Second step, and this is important, believe you can change it. The belief is that which is internal. It requires an intent which is pure, and it cannot be faked. You can't just want it. You can't just try. There are so many human beings have so many boxes of trying in front of you, haven't you? Well, I tried this and it didn't work, so I moved to here. It didn't work, and I tried this and it didn't work. And here you sit in the seats and say, well, I'll try this. Well, I'll tell you something. It's not going to work. It isn't going to work. This is not a try box. You have to believe that you are powerful enough to start a process that is forever. A process which is forever. A process where you cannot reverse it. How about that? A process that is so pure and so beautiful and so eternal that you can't reverse it. Wait a minute, Kryon. You said I have free choice. I can do anything I want. All right. Let me put it this way. If you decide to change and reverse it, you're going to deny what you've done. Now you're in denial. You can't reverse it. You can pretend. And what is it you're doing? Belief. I select this thing in my life and I'm going to change it. I'm going to change it forever. And I believe that this is the moment and this is the time. And I know that I can plant the seeds of the healing I need, of the changes that I'm asking for. I believe fully because now I recognize what's inside me. Before I thought it was just some nonsense. Now I know better. Let me echo what my partner said so many years ago. He said these words, "Oh my God, it's real." That's belief. That's number 2. Number 3, integration. This is the most difficult thing for a human to understand. Your DNA quantum field is one innate entity that has intelligence that is even beyond your intelligence. You know the body knows things you don't know. What is that exactly? Who is in there exactly? Why is it you can do muscle testing to find out something that you don't know about your own body? Have you thought of that? There's something inside there. No matter what your issue is that you selected, it's got to be applied to everything. From your toenail to the top of your head and the hair. The DNA is all together as one field. You cannot isolate it. You may say, I have a sore arm. I've always had a sore arm. This is about my sore arm. You can say when we did the violet flame spiral, it was about my sore arm. That's what I did. It'll never be about your sore arm. It's about you. You must integrate this into every part of your body. If you're going to celebrate healing, you're going to celebrate the healing in every part of your body. If you're going to celebrate the integration of your passion, it's going to be in every single DNA molecule in your body. You must integrate. You are aware, are you not, that every piece of the 100 trillion molecules in your body you call DNA are identical? You don't have arm DNA. But you want to, don't you? Well, that's where it hurts. That's so linear. So the third step. Do you have the ability of integrating what you want to everything? When that which has been described as the cosmic lattice surrounds you, you will notice it is uniform. You will see that the geometry does not favor one thing or another. You'll see the polarity and you'll see the balance. You'll see the rotation. You'll see the beauty. This is the emulation of the DNA field. And you work with the entire structure, not a piece of it. Integration is the most important thing the human being can do. And the issue is that the sore arm takes the attention away from the integration. Well, I don't have a sore arm, Kryon. I worry too much. I really have something else going on. Yes, but it's a whole body experience. I want you to understand that the toenail and the top of your hair, it's worrying with you. You knew that, didn't you? Integration is number 3. And if you could get past that, number 4 is practice. I want you to have this in your mind all the time and constantly. All the time and constantly. I'm not asking you for repetition. That's different. I want you to practice benevolent, compassionate love for yourself. Practice this. It's an interesting situation, for in 3 dimensions, practice means repetition. You do it over and over. And we are saying practice is one thing. It is something that you do in a circle. Now, that's not necessarily a repetition, is it? For you start this energy in the circle or the spiral that was presented, and around it goes, and it continues, and that is the practice. And pretty soon, you've identified what you want to do, and pretty soon you believe it's possible, and pretty soon you integrate it in yourself, and pretty soon you realize that it has been accomplished. That's the punctuation mark I wish to put upon the grandness that you have heard from the 2 other chairs this day. Now, in a moment, we say goodbye. However, there are those in the audience who came as unbelievers. They still haven't made up their mind. And so I want to address them. Dear one, this may seem silly and awkward to you. You may still think this is the human being speaking to you. And I want to tell you this. There's no greater love on earth than that which God has for you. I want you to leave this place comfortable and not confused. If you wish to close the box that you opened earlier, do it now. We do not wish to create discomfort in your mind, in your brain. We do not wish to sell you something you do not wish to buy. We do not want to create strife in your life. These are only possibilities, only seeds that are planted. But we have a favor to ask of you. When there is a time when you are in discomfort and in sorrow, and the puzzles are before you, remember this moment, because what happened here is going to go with you anyway, in the form of your guides and angels that you don't even believe in. And there'll come a day when you wish to open the box that was begun here and filled up. And I promise you, dear one, that out will come the greatest solutions and the greatest love, just like you were sitting here again. You don't have to recreate it. We're with you. And that's the way it works. It works for those who understand this, that they're never alone, that distance makes no difference, and that when you're a piece of the creative energy of the universe, you can't hide. Open the door if you wish, but be ready for something you didn't expect. Solutions to the unsolvable. And those that you met today on this stage, who will reappear before you, and out will come the teaching yet again, and the remembrance, and all the things that you need. For this is the way it works, and this is why we're here, and this is what we do. My thanks again to those who would sit next to me on this stage, participate in this fashion, and have the profound words and energies they presented today that touch the hearts of almost all of you. You see, I know who's here. I am Kryon, lover of humanity. And so it is.